Hi, I'm Joe Cangelosi from the ValveBody Xpress Technical Department, and I'd like to take a few minutes to demonstrate to you how to use the new VBX Asian Warner solenoid can opening and closing toolkit. This is the contents of the toolkit in front of me, and the toolkit will work on both the 09G TF81 short solenoids would have or short snout solenoids that have a slightly larger diameter, and the Asian Warner 5550 solenoids that have a longer, thinner diameter snout. It also has a holding fixture to hold the solenoid while you're doing the removing process. In case you're not familiar with what I'm talking about the difference in the solenoids, this is a 09G TF81 style solenoid, and this is the Asian Warner 5550 style solenoid. Now, the tools here are designed and meant to be used with what we call the ValveBody Xpress solenoid reload kits. And these kits contain new cans and enough bushings to rebuild a set of solenoids for a transmission. This particular kit is for the 5550. The 09G or the TF81 kit would have 6 cans and enough bushings to do 6 solenoids. Couple of words of caution here. The kit will only work with the VBX reload kits. If you're going to try to reuse your old cans, this kit will not work for you, or if you're trying to use another manufacturer's cans, the kit will not work for you as well. It's only meant to be used with the large solenoid cans. If you're not familiar, in later years, the 09G came out with a smaller diameter solenoid. You can see the difference there. If you're not sure if you got a large or small solenoid, just get a 7/8 wrench. If it goes over the solenoid can, you have a small can. The reload kit or the tool will not work with that style of solenoids. Okay, so let's see how this thing works. First, I'll clamp the holding fixture in a bench vise, and we'll do a 5550 style solenoid. Now, if you look at this little tab, this is what actually opens the can. It's meant to be turned in a counterclockwise direction. So what you do is you just kind of drop that on there until you feel it fall into the area where it's going to start picking up the riveted can. Now, you just need a little downward pressure. You just want to keep it straight. Okay, so there you have the solenoid motor, the snout, and the can. All right, you can see that there's a lot of junk that gets trapped up in these solenoids. So now we're ready to put it back together. Now, I've already got a solenoid cleaned up here and ready to go. I put new bushings in, okay, cleaned out my valve and the snout. And I have a new VBX solenoid can. Something I wanted to show you. Our solenoid cans have 4 holes in the end, and the object of the holes is to allow the fluid that's in the solenoid to escape. This gives it like a natural flushing action, and that helps the bushings to last longer. Okay, so we're going to drop that in. Now you have to be careful when you put these back together. There's a little lineup tab right here on the solenoid electrical connector. And if you look at the snout, there's going to be a little groove. Now the groove is going to go onto the little tab on the electrical connector. Once you have that in there, you get your closing tool, put it on there. Okay, now if you want to make sure that the thing is in the right position, what you do is, this is a 15 Torx, a number 15 Torx, just get it in the snout there, and if you can't move the end of the snout, you know you're in that little tab, you're in the right place, okay? All right, now we're going to go over here to the press. Now you could use either a arbor press or a hydraulic press, okay? Either one will work. And we just want to close this up. Now, if your hydraulic press has a gauge like ours, you want to tighten this to, or you want to press this to about 2.5 tons. So just bear that in mind if you're using an arbor press. You need an arbor press that, you know, has some jaws to it that'll apply that kind of force. And that's it. Pretty simple. Okay? If you'd like to have more information about our solenoid reload kits or the solenoid can opening and closing tool, or also we have a very nice little tool to put the bushings in the motors. Okay? All that information is available in video form if you go to vbxus.com. Thanks for watching.